Hey, not for real. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, shout out to Embiid, bro. 70 and 18. That's wild.
Well, we'll talk about it right here now. Then, so he ends tonight. This is live. Live. Sixers beat the San Antonio Spurs 133 to 123. Embiid gives Wemby that work. Now, Wemby, I ain't gonna lie. Wemby put up 33. He got.
I say Wemby had 33. Wemby ain't go out like no sucker.
Shot efficient. 52.6. 11 for 12 from the free throw.
2 blocks.
But Embiid 70. 1 block, 1 steal, 5 assists, 18 boards, went 21 for 23 from that line, 24 for 41. Now, the only thing I have to say, because W game, but I keep seeing these conversations about him really not being able to get that MVP award just because of the injuries, just because of the missed games and stuff like that. I think they should amend it. I think they should amend the rule this one time.
The first time?
I'm about to say they should amend it the first time? That's crazy. Nah. Yeah. If anything, this is going to be when it's reinforced. And this was the understanding going into the season. I mean, we knew this would be a possibility. If a guy misses X amount of games, you're out of contention. You got to play 65 games. Now,
how many more games can he miss before like he misses the
I think like
qualification?
8 or 7 or something like that. It's just how many games can you miss? Does anybody know that number off the top of their head?
18 if it's 65.
Yeah.
18. So it's
17 because it's 82.
17. So I'll count, but I do think it's lower than 10. I know for a fact it's lower than 10. I don't know the exact number. I'm gonna count it while you speak though.
We're about halfway through the season. If the count is 7 more games, 8 more games out of 40, I don't know. I don't think it's crazy for me to ask you to play 30 out of the next 40 games.
It's 8.
It's 8? Mm-hmm. Okay. 8. Yeah, that proves my point even more. Yeah, it's not too crazy to ask out of the next 40 games to play 30, 32.
Let me ask y'all this. If the separation becomes like real between Embiid, Giannis, Jokic, Luka, SGA, whoever else you got in that conversation, if the gap just goes crazy, because what is he? I think Embiid is averaging 35, and that doesn't include this game right here. Well, does it include this game right here? I don't think it includes this game where I'm looking at. No, it doesn't.
No, it's not going to include this game. And he's averaging 35 as of now. Is fucking crazy.
35, 11, 6 on 54, 36, 89, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't even the blocks and stuff isn't there in this small view of the box score. He'll be an all-star. What is that? 2 blocks, 1.2 steals. If he bumps those numbers up, let's just say 5 more points, so really like 40. 35 from the center position is some like Kareem Wilt type shit. But if he bumps that up to like 40, 38, 7, 39, 5, right? He bumps those boards up to like 15. He bumps those assists up to like 7. That would be clear. And it's pretty clear now, but that would be clear. Like, yeah, he's clearing the competition. Mm-hmm. Y'all still think it would be okay to say, nah, you missed 8. You missed 18, dog. We can't give it to you.
Yeah. That's the rule. Rules are the rules, man. The rule, man. And you want to know why? And it's not even his fault. And it sucks that in that situation, he would have to be the guy to be basically shitted out of an award because of shit other guys did. It's unfortunate that Joel Embiid will have to suffer or not be recognized for the award he should get because of, I'm not going to say his actions, but his unfortunate events. Him being so injury prone. Ben Simmons missing games, willingly missing games. Kyrie missing games, sitting out games because he's refusing to do what the league's asking him to do. James Harden forcing his way out of situations, sitting games. LeBron James, Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard has played the most games I've ever seen him play in my life, I feel like. And it's all this year. And his knee, literally going through the season, everybody's saying his knees are degenerative. Nigga knees look fine to me. His knees look absolutely fine. Look like he could have played this whole time. But he chose not to for his health. Other players chose not to play, opted not to play because of their health. And now we're at this point. So, no, I don't feel bad. I mean, I feel bad, but I'm not about to fold on the rule. I'm not about to scold the rule because the rule is about shit that's happened over a decade now. For shit from over a decade, stop stuff that happened for over a decade. Sorry, Embiid, you decided to go off in this year.
Yeah, I would feel bad, but again, like what Damo said, the rule is bigger than just Embiid, and also slipping. Pause. Damn, I lost it. Fuck,
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
I lost it.
Slipped away.
Yeah, that was crazy. It slipped out type shit.
Yeah.
Yo, that's crazy. I would just think.
I got it.
Don't let it slip again.
Stop, bro. For once, we actually have like a concrete rule for the MVP award. Everyone's been saying, yo, there's no consistency with the award. There's no set criteria. For once, we actually got a rule in the rule book that says, yo, to qualify for the MVP, you have to meet this criteria. It's just games played. I wouldn't break it just for this 1 year. For real. I think it's a decent rule. So
no, he would have to. He would have to do some. He would have to average Wilt numbers and play 64 games for me to be like, all right, man, like what are we doing? Like,
but 40 would be Wilt numbers. To be fair, I ain't gonna lie.
40, close to 40 would be Wilt numbers, Damo. And I don't know.
I don't know. 64 games. He has to play 64, 63. If he plays 60, 59, no. If he plays 64 or more, I'll be with you. I'm like, all right, gang, this nigga averaged 40. He played one less game. I think he should be lump him in at the very least. Lump him in. I'm not gonna trip over 1 or 2 games. If you off by 3, 4, 5, sorry, gang. Rules is rules.
Co MVP. I don't know. That would be such a stain. And I don't know who's second right now in MVP voting from not from my perspective, but from like the the analyst perspective or whatever. I could just imagine though, like I don't know, Luka averages 34 right now, right? And then SGA is I don't even know where SGA is, to be quite honest with you. But let's just say that the next guy is like I don't know, a 28 point per game score or some shit like that. Well, you said what?
But he's not, so I don't think that'll be a problem.
No. You know what's crazy? I bumped it up to 40, right? I said it was 40. Luka would be 34. Giannis would be 31. SGA would be 31.
Mm-hmm.
That's like a 10-point difference, a 9-point difference.
You just bumped 6 to 10.
What you mean?
Between Luka? You said Luka's averaging 34, right?
Yeah.
So 34 to 40, that's 6.
I'm covering all bases because if it was Giannis, that is a second favorite in the MVP. So, but that's that much of a difference, and people are gonna say like, and I know points per game isn't the whole story, but it's like, we can't give it to this guy because from a points per game perspective, he's just. I mean, from a playing game perspective, he's just not in that conversation. He's just not. That would make him the rebounding leader as well if I bumped up the numbers to what I said too. And that would make him, what did I say, a 7 assists or something like that?
Yeah, I think it's at 6 assists right now.
Yeah, if I put him up even just one more, that would put him in the top 10 in assists. And that's a guy because he missed 19 games, 20 games, just would not.
So would you just abolish the rule? If you had a choice?
Start next year. I don't look at MVP as that bullshit anyway. If we're talking, we said 65. If he plays 60 games, I think that's enough.
But that's what I'm saying. If you believe that the MVP isn't this thing that's supposed to define things anyways, then who cares?
Mm-hmm.
The only way it matters is because I know it does actually affect certain contract situations and certain incentives. So if that's the case, that is fucked. But if it's just about the conversation about, are we going to forget this season because he didn't win MVP? No. I mean, I'm going to be honest. People talk about Kobe's 06 season still more than Steve Nash, in my opinion. The only reason Steve Nash gets brought up nowadays is because people feel like he robbed Kobe. Same thing with Harden's 2019 season. That's sort of got to hear that season get talked about way more than Giannis's MVP season. So I think it'll be fun.